Hi everybody, Nicole Grace here. Um, just want to talk about the touchy subject of racism again. I'll keep it real short, or try to keep it real short. But as we know, it's been quite a crazy couple of weeks. And my mother and I have been talking quite a lot about the protests and the marches that have been going on all around the world, which I've been looking at quite a lot of them, and they look absolutely amazing. It is amazing actually how many people, well, just the whole world. It's just amazing to see, and I'm very excited to be going on one next week. Don't worry, I will be keeping with the 2 meter rule and everything. That's what they plan to do anyway at this protest. Um, but my mother and I have been talking a lot about, okay, the next step, what comes after this, because it is to do with, we can do all this protesting and everything, but really it's about the people behind closed doors. It's the people in the quite important rooms, really, that have to also make the difference. It's the people that make those really big decisions. That also have to stand with us. And my mother and I have been saying for years, we've been saying for years, something's going to happen that's going to lead to basically what's happening now. And unfortunately, what happened to George Floyd is that thing that had to happen. And I'm just been praying that it will really make a difference. I mean, racism will never go away, but I really hope that it does make a difference. But we were also talking about how, it's also other, like cops as well of other races that are also treating black people with brutality as well, and it's just like, oh damn. Um, it's been obvious. That's been there for a very long time as well, and that's also very, very heartbreaking and sad to see because they should get it. um, and we were saying that it also needs to start with black people standing with black people as well to stop attacking each other. And so that also does mean in the police force, the black officers to stop attacking the black men and women on the street as well. And I was saying to my mum, we were talking about why do they do that? And I was saying, I think it's because they're scared. They don't want to look weak in front of their colleagues as well. And, it's also power, isn't it? It is also power. It's sad, actually, in authority everywhere, how once you've got that power, once you're there, it's sad how quick people change and they just don't care about the little people. It's really, really sad how just getting to the top just makes you all of a sudden forget about why you wanted to get to that position in the first place. And it's just, it blows my mind. It really does. And there's so many things that I want to do in my life, not because once I get there, it means I can do whatever I want, but it's just so that I can help the little people. It's always been something I've said for such a long time, and it really just aches me that, to be honest, sometimes that I'm still in the position that I'm in, that my health is still really crap, and it's just hard just to get out there and, you know, for me, do better. Even though I do the best that I can, it really bothers me that for me, I'm not where I want to be because I just so badly want to just help people by doing the actual right thing. But it does start with black people standing with each other instead of attacking each other and bringing each other down. And that is in the police force. That's in every job that we do, where we can actually support each other instead of looking at the people around us and thinking, you know what, if I support this black person, I'm going to look really weak. So I'm actually going to go against this. You know, we really need to just stand with each other. And that's where it does start. And in the protesting as well, where it's getting violent, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. Like, seriously, we're trying to make a change here. When I say we, I don't mean black people. I mean everybody that is protesting and standing up for the Black Lives Matter movement. We're trying to make a change here. And the people that are ruining it for the rest of us, it's just absolutely ridiculous. But I encourage those that really are doing good in it, I encourage you to just keep going and just don't let those idiotic people ruin it for you. Just don't let it ruin it for you. I mean, unfortunately, it is sad to see, but there are always going to be people that are just complete and utter twats. There will always be twats. So we just need to keep going and fighting for what is right. What was the other thing that I was going to say? Yes, so the protests, black people standing with black people as well. And also this whole all lives matter. All lives do matter. And I have actually already had to start deleting people on Facebook because their posts about all lives matter are actually quite offensive, actually. One person in particular actually posted a picture of just some drawing of a woman or something with quite I wouldn't say aggressive, but it was almost like it was quite angry. So I guess aggressive. Talking about all lives matter, but also saying that we're playing the race card. And I actually was like, the race card, are you serious? And people are actually missing the point of this Black Lives Matter movement. I also did say on this particular post that if it was actually the other way around with White Lives Matter, I bet nobody would be complaining. And that is the problem. That's the problem with this whole thing. Because when it's, and I'm going to be totally honest, when it's white, and when I say white people, I don't mean all white people. I guess I just mean when it is the white people that do kind of just support that side more, the white side more, I guess you could say, and don't see it from other people's point of view. That's what I mean. I don't mean all white people. So please just understand that. But I just thought, the race card, really? You're actually posting this and saying that we're playing the race card? I just thought that was absolutely disgusting. And that is the problem here, is they're not understanding that black people have been oppressed for so long in literally every area in life. And it can be so small. It can be so small, and we get oppressed. We get pushed down, we get squashed down, we don't get uplifted. And unfortunately, black people also do that to black people. If a black person is in actually quite high authority, they will also try to bring down another black person trying to get in a good position, because it's all to do with power as well. And it's also about looking good to the other white man or woman that is also by their side in that higher power. And I was just so disgusted that people are not understanding this and not understanding that actually if it was the other way around, nobody would be complaining at all. And there would probably be many people also supporting White Lives Matter, Mexican Lives Matter. Do you know what I mean? I hope you do know what I mean. And I just find it so disgusting that people are actually posting these things online and just not getting the point. And I've already started deleting people on Facebook who are putting this out there because they just don't understand. And they've continually, and I've seen it as well, where they've continued to put this on their Facebook pages as well. And I've just like, I just can't look at this. I can't look at this because if I support whatever needs to be supported, and it just goes to show that for those people that I am deleting and have deleted, it just goes to show where their mind is at, and it goes to show that they just don't get it. And I know for sure that those people, if it was the other way around, they probably wouldn't say all lives matter. They would probably be like, white lives matter. I know for sure that they would. So why is it different now? It's Black Lives Matter. It's very interesting when it just says it all. It just says it all, and it proves more why Black Lives Matter movement needs to keep going, and why the support for Black people to be encouraged, uplifted, and to not be ignored when they're trying to get a job interview and just trying to get I don't know, like approved to a college and things like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just absolutely disgusting, and it just goes to show why this needs to keep going. So I hope everything I've said has made sense. I've got so many thoughts in my head. But I'm very passionate about this stuff. I'm passionate about a lot of things, and there's so many things about different things that I want to post about, and I'm working out in time. I'm working out when to post them, but I feel like this needs to be done now, and it is kind of like a good time to do it. So I hope that everything I've said has made sense, and if it does offend anybody, if it does offend any of you, you can delete me. That's absolutely fine. It just goes to show where you stand. But I support every life, I really do. But this Black Lives Matter movement is one that it needs to be recognised, and it needs to change. It really does. Racism will never go, but the system, it can be changed. It can. And we really do need to be supporting each other in this. Still keeping the 2-meter rule, and by also us Black brothers and sisters, by not going against each other. And that is in the police force as well, because I've seen it and it's disgusting. So, yeah, thank you.